We start off our challenge on Midtown, where the enemy Rain is getting pinned in a very unexpected way, while the enemy Symmetra is going for a teleport. She tries the same strategy for the second time, but I am denying that. Unfortunately, I am dumb enough to never hack her, so 25% additional damage is never there. Luckily, my Zenyatta was able to clean up the job. Unfortunately, he forgot to use the Discord Orb. Skill issue, I guess. We're going for the second engage, and I was able to hack out Mercy and zone her out from the Sojourn. That got absolutely destroyed by my own team in the process of doing so. Going on for a third engage, and this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna kill the Rhine, they're gonna reset, and oh my god. I am very close to Nano, we are getting there, beautiful shatter from my Reinhardt, and we are continuing our domination even more. It feels like the first hour is an hour where I did not particularly do much. I was not the carry potential yet, I was the cherry on top of a cake that helped my team get more value, it feels like. I still believe that they could have won 4v5. Here, a beautiful setup, EMP, we were all in the chat, we were all speaking, we were all vocal about what we want to do. And oh my god, was that absolutely beautiful. Here is the aerial view of that. I got nanoed as well. No idea why people would nano Sombra in that situation, but it is what it is. So enemies have about a minute on the clock. Oh, this is, by the way, the POV of Cassidy. You got hacked, pinned, everything. Jesus Christ, man. They have about 20 seconds left. Beautiful anti onto 3 people combined with the Shatter and the Dragon. Oh my god, man. I just won the lottery and got a really nice team. Imagine I would be on the other side. This is the POV of the Reinhardt who got the Shatter off. Boom. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Mwah. Going for attack, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, as I knew that I would not be able to kill supports by my own and had to play front to back. Here I dodged the rock, that was an inevitable death otherwise, and I'm setting up for an engage from behind. So here I'm like, yo guys, I'm ready, 3-1, we can actually go and set up. Unfortunately, my teammates got picked off, so we were just like trying it again, and this time we got an absolute W. Unfortunately, I got picked off, but my team finished up the rest of the kills. Beautiful first hour. I still have no idea how to play Sombra properly, but we are getting there. Second hour, Dorado, and unfortunately I get a Roadhog OTP player on my team with a map with such high verticality. This is gonna create a lot of problems for us, but here I was able to find an AFK kill. I feel like I got so many, and I decided to spawn camp him more and more and more. Unfortunately, after the third time, he was able to call the reinforcements, and luckily for him, he was able to cook me. But at that time, there was a trade going on, and I feel like I killed the Winston indirectly just by killing and distracting the enemy team. Here I'm going for an EMP. I thought it's gonna be a good one and it will connect with Arisa. Unfortunately, she was behind the payload and it never connected. So, not a problem. Arisa is a horrendous choice versus the Sombra, as I figured out. We're going for a spawn camp on the Lifeweaver again. And this is how it looks from his point of view. The dude is just being chilling, going there, pressing forward, pressing W, and gets absolutely destroyed from both sides. I'm going for Ana as well, but unfortunately she hits an insanely lucky sleep dart here. Easy kill for me. Maybe I would have gotten the kill onto the Hanzo as well, but the butterfly effect is there, and we are struggling yet again. We're going for the Hanzo here. Unfortunately, did not get him. Going for Cassidy, which was super duper lucky, hacking the Arisa, and there is nothing she can do to save herself. There is no way to press the windmill. Oh, what a funny moment, man. They are so clueless about the C9, and Arisa got the kill on my soldier and was able to react in time. If only my soldier would have stayed alive for longer or killed her. Imagine, just imagine. Here we are setting up for another EMP with Roadhog, but looking at the aerial view after, I realized that This is a massive, massive mistake for us, simply because my whole team was just not ready to act on that EMP. You will actually see that right now on the footage. So here, my Zenyatta is very far away, my Kiriko is dead for some reason, and they have Cassidy on the high ground, which is denying everyone who's coming back in play. Zenyatta is gonna die here, and even though we are trading kills, it feels like it's just so not worth it in the end. I hacked out Cassidy, he was 1 HP, and if only we were able to kill them, it would be a lot different. My support would be able to jump in and help us. Here, a beautiful kill onto the Ana, almost a solo kill, but my soldier was there to support me. I feel like with Sombra you really have to focus on the power of friendship, the power of 2 people, 3 people shooting at one target, the power of focus. This is where the character shines the brightest, and you can get a lot of results as a result. Simple as that. So we almost got the kill onto that Hanzo. I am trying to be as annoying as I possibly can. I understand that you have to be very proactive when you are playing on Sombra. You have to make sure that you are applying as much psychological and real pressure to opponents as you possibly can. And if you do, you're gonna get rewarded with Ws. And if you don't, if you are passive, well, don't be surprised that you are losing games after games. Here was a beautiful EMP setup, but looking at the replay, unfortunately, their Echo was AFK and the Hanzo was way out of position, so it was a beautiful conversion from us. We spent like 3 ultimates right here, or even more. Very nice catch onto the Hanzo, who was trying to go for a dragon, and he's so vulnerable in that animation. Ana, it feels like, is not a really nice target to go for, especially in like close quarters, and we are just continuing our domination. I was able to hack Orisa out of her ultimate and safely disengage just to engage again and hack her again and almost get a kill on her. Roadhog players, man, Roadhog players. But we won in the end. Like, beautiful plays from my team and me, and we were able to convert that. I'm going for a translocator very close so I can make sure that they don't C9. And like, look at the POV of the Cassidy. He's a really good player. He's got aim, he's got everything. Unfortunately, he almost gets me there. They would have won it if he would have gotten me there, and maybe it would have been different, but we won it. Nice. Hour 3, Colossio, another great map for Sombra, and we are against a Doomfist OTP player, and I'm like, it's time to absolutely cook. So we are playing front to back. I am literally passive and waiting for the Doomfist to engage. What a beautiful combination by Brigid to get him on the ground, lay him down. So we will have the chance to kill him. Unfortunately, we did not. Here was a very unnecessary EMP, but we got the job done. We got the Doomfist in the end, and was able to push the robot for 20 meters. Unfortunately, I die here from cringe, and then my brig just gets picked off, and then my soldier is like, yo, I'm just gonna go in and die from cringe. And I'm like looking at it and guys, please stop. Send them some help. We were able to hack out the soldier from his ulti. Beautiful lay from the brig again, which was super nice. Here was a funny little accident in this small room. I knew that they're gonna drop. There is no way for them to run. I fired my EMP just in time, just to go in and get a 4K. Oh my god, that was so satisfying. I absolutely love it. And I came to realization that you are just a farming EMP machine. Here was a funny little accident. I realized that we are not even close to being ready for the EMP utilization, so I made a mistake. Look at that Ana, man. Look, like, how is that? What am I playing against? I'm playing against geniuses, man. Like, there is no way for me to describe that. But no, I was an absolute idiot. I didn't know that hack gives you 25% damage amplification. I did not know hack will allow you to like stay away. The hack will allow you to not get in the range of an anti. I'm just an idiot. So here he tries again. Bro, this guy is like literal Spider-Man with spider senses. I don't know. Watchpoint Gibraltar, another great map for Sombra, and we are starting off the map with a happy little accident where I was not able to kill a Lightweaver alone, man. Ain't no way. We are hacking the Zarya. It feels like Zarya players have no idea what you are capable of on Sombra until they face a really good Sombra player. Here we got a 4-player EMP. Unfortunately, everyone got saved, and yeah. Funny little accident with Nano. I feel like my team was just so desperate to push that first point. We were so out of options, out of anything, that we just like, yeah. We got the AFK kill, and I got absolutely clapped by this Widow player. Look at that. Boom. He's gonna destroy me, he's gonna destroy our whole team throughout like the whole game, which was absolutely insane. I love playing against cracked players. They are punishing me for my mistakes, and I become a better player as a result. It feels like when you're playing versus noobs all the time, it's just so toxic to your personal progress that is just absolutely not worth it to do so. Beautiful EMP to deny the Tree of Life, and we are continuing our suffering. You thought I'm gonna say domination? No domination. Here I was able to spawn camp this Zenyatta twice, and then he swaps to Moira. Nice. No domination. They have 5 minutes on the clock. I just have no idea how to play this map properly, especially against a Widow like this when you don't have Winston right from the start. So we are suffering quite tremendously, yet I was able to find some kills on the Widow. Here was a happy little accident where he just jumps in and headshots me. And here is how we gonna end this hour. Sag. Another hour, another Doomfist OTP player. God, I love Doomfist players. Not only the tank is exceptionally difficult to play, and at the same time really easily counterable. But the worst thing you can take against him is Sombra. Wow! It feels like on Sombra there are not many tanks that give you problems. It feels like no one is playing Junker Queen. Ramatra is not a problem for you. Reinhardt is not a problem for you. You are just never even come across these tanks, and if they are dive tanks, I feel like the one tank that gives me a lot of problems is Winston. And I just have no idea how to destroy his bubble. I have no idea how to hack him out of his bubble. Yes, you can kill him with EMP, but that's just that. And you have to find good counters for that. So here we are going for a complete domination onto that Doomfist. We got Arisa, we got Sombra, and finally, after 46% given, we were able to convert that. Very bad EMP. Even though I hit 3 players, there was no follow-up, and we just fed like absolute idiots. Here, again, Doomfist is crying, he is suffering, you can see it on the screen, his crocodile tears are everywhere on the floor. Yet we are just 99-0, almost, and we lost the first point, and he swaps to Reinhardt. He swaps to Reinhardt, and my dude is playing Diva on Busan. Rest in peace, my elo. Rest in peace, my elo. So here we hacked out Reinhardt out of his charge. Almost got a solo kill. I have my EMP ready. By the way, if you are getting slapped, you can just press E and it will TP you out as soon as possible. Beautiful EMP to lose the game. Our 6 power ISO, and this is exactly what I was afraid of. When you are running a comp which is not directly or indirectly counters Winston, there is nothing you can do. When you are playing Sombra Hanzo, this is the freest game of all time. Ideally, you would want to go for Diva Reaper, or you would want to go for Diva Bastion, just to basically deny space and deny the ability for Winston to jump. But here we are making mistakes after mistakes. I am struggling quite tremendously. We were able to find some picks early. This is why we are in a big advantage and Winston is falling and dying from cringe. But in ideal scenario, this guy is just unkillable, unbreakable. There is nothing you can do against him. By the way, this was a game where I was just a support. It feels like I was just a third support, just trying to maximize my soldiers' ability to carry, my soldiers' potential. My Sigma was doing actually quite a lot as well. to the point where I would have like 6k damage at the end of the game and they would have like 12k each, which was absolutely insane. Here I'm going for a beautiful outplay into the Ana, and the Mercy is so clueless, she never looked at like anything and just died from cringe as well. Beautiful EMP onto the 3 people, I believe, and we're gonna have an aerial view as well soon, which is gonna be absolutely beautiful. I love when you are playing Symmetra and doing stuff like this. This is just very, 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 very satisfying. Here we are going for a Cassidy kill. Bro, this guy hit every shot on me on Ashe. He hit every shot on me on Cassidy, but this time I'm like, no, I'm just gonna TP out early. I'm not gonna die from cringe. 2 players hit by EMP. We are going for a combination with my Genji. Bro, this guy's so good at the game, and I was just so lucky to have him as my second DPS. I would say that if it would be an average Masters DPS, we would have lost so hard. I feel like this guy's just like smurfing or something. We're going for Ashe here, almost get a kill. Again, I'm just not hacking for some reason. Here, another AFK player, by the way. And this was one of the most creative window usages I have seen from Baptiste. Oh my god, I was able to pump out so much damage because of this window. It's insane. It is actually insane. So here we are going for a 4k, I believe. Yeah, and after this EMP, I'm like, yo, what the hell am I doing? But it's all right. It's all right. We were able to hold them off. Beautiful shatter onto pretty much everyone. Nice dragon from behind. Like, my dude like never disappoints. This Behelit guy, he watches Berserk. Of course, he's gonna be a really, really good player. Probably a really, really good human being as well. Again, I am trying my absolute hardest to pump out as much damage as I possibly can. Here is a nice EMP to finish up the job. And I am placing my translocator as close as I possibly can to the team fight, so I am useful at all times. Hour 7, I came to realization that when you're playing Sombra, you really need to be annoying. You really want to go for that psychological warfare onto your opponents. You need to basically pinpoint and pick them out every single time you have an ability to do so. You see, if you want to be successful, you need to be focused. How can you be focused when you have to constantly be afraid of the Sombra behind you? How can you be successful when you have the need to constantly turn around? When you are constantly never able to focus on one target because the Sombra is always behind and trying to like kill you all the time. Even though I am not applying a lot of damage, I am applying a lot of psychological pressure, which is insane, man. And at one point, they're just gonna give up. Look, they are wasting so much resources. Zari is wasting her bubble, and now she does not have it. So here I am going for a fight with Kiri. Unfortunately, I never hacked her again because I'm still an idiot, and it took me like 8 hours to really read the patch notes. Not the patch notes, but just the description of the character. Here, a situation where everyone dies from cringe, but me and the soldier were just absolutely cooking. Who am I? Who am I trying to impress? He did it alone. Nice EMP, man. We got the kill into the Mercy fight. This was so funny. We got the double kill, and it was a close game, but it feels like with all the power I have possessed, we were just able to psychologically just break them. And look, Zari is just AFK, Soldier is just AFK. They gave up right on the spot, and there is nothing you can do to to fix that. That's life. That's life. That's playing Sombra. And it feels like after that, I just had zero problems carrying games on my own on Sombra. If I have the chance, I am going in their backline. I am constantly distracting, and if you are doing that at the right place at the right time, you'll be able to achieve so much more. Imagine the situation where Ana is hard-pocketing enemy Winston, and you distracting Ana, indirectly killing the enemy Winston. You will see that in the future hours, and you saw that previously. Every single time I would go for support, the enemy tank is suffering. This is a really nice concept where there are multiple ways to the Mountain Fuji, just like Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary swordsman, said. Oh my god, this Circuit Royale game was insane, and I got complimented. I got commanded, and it was actually insane. And they're like, yo, we just cannot kill this Sombra. I went like 25-0. This was a very hard Eichenwald game. Unfortunately, they were running a comp, which is kind of really hard to play against when you are a Sombra, and not only that, but they were pretty good players. Although I realized that Echo is such a horrible choice when it comes to playing versus Sombra, especially when you are running Tracer Sombra. It is absolutely insane. It feels like the matchmaker this time was super nice, and the games were so hard but so equal. It is actually insane. We were able to draw this game after a very serious and hard, like 6 rounds, which was just like, oh my god. And here, unfortunately, I was not able to cook. We're going for an EMP, and I was able to hack Arisa from her ultimate. This was so hectic. This was one of my most hectic Overwatch 2 fight experiences I've ever had. And it was actually great. This is exactly why you love to play the game. Everything is like you have no idea what's happening on the screen, and the harder the game gets, the higher you go in terms of your ranks, the more you will get it. I realized that like top 500 lobbies are filled with like chaos and insane speeds, in which players are operating the game on absolutely another level. So we were able to convert that pretty easily on our attack. On defense though, I don't know, man. It was hard, it was difficult, they were running like counter comps, and yeah, not very pleasant to play with or against. Beautiful EMP setup to like spawn camp them. By the way, we were spawn camping them for so long, and they just got 3 points as a result. In the end, I have no idea how that happened, but this is just Overwatch. I feel like you just need to accept reality. Last and final hour of the challenge. I feel complete, I feel loved, I feel like Sombra is one of my favorite characters so far. I understand why so many people are OTPing her. I understand because she's so fun. She is very interesting when it comes to the whole approach of the character, and I would absolutely love to play her more in the future. Especially she is nice when paired up with dive tanks, she's really nice when paired up with Tracer. It's really fun to play, and as you can see, I indirectly killed Doomfist while distracting Ana. This is the essence of playing Sombra. By the way, oh my god, nah. This is when Overwatch gets beautiful. You are cancelling the symmetrical wall just to get grab onto 3 people and absolutely destroy everyone. Even though I got slept, I pressed my E, and notice how I killed Doomfist again by keeping 2 supports on me, which was absolutely insane. It's like, this is art. Playing Sombra is real art. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being with me. Let me know in the comment section your opinion about Sombra. Let me know if I did something wrong in this footage. See you in the next one. Take care.